Hello everybody. This is Moko here with a reading for this weekend, and this time I am going to be reading on BTS Jimin. I guess some strange things are happening with him, potentially between the group right now, and people have been asking me for weeks to do this, and actually I should apologize because I was supposed to do this video a long time ago. I just got busy. I'm not going to take long for the intro. I'll get started. First, excuse any of the background noises. Anytime I try to film something, that's when the police and ambulances decide to start blaring their horns. Yeah, I'm going to do the normal personality, career, how do they feel about BTS thing that I've done with other BTS members, but a lot of you guys had questions, specific questions around Jimin, so I'll do those first and then answer the specific questions later. But first, let's get into his persona. So, Mr. Jimin. Is it Park Jimin? Oh gosh, I always forget to look up these people's birth signs. Okay. Let's get this here. Huh. Interesting. He's, I've seen, this is gonna sound weird, but I've seen this man, actually, hold on. This noise is actually too loud. Hold on. Well, the first thing I got from this, I was reminded of this. I think that this could be a British man who got plastic surgery to look like Jimin. I know this is very strange to bring it up, but the first thing I got from Jimin is that his public persona, he wants people to see him as a dream guy. And I can see why he has so many people who are obsessed with his look, especially because I think that like people really just love the way he looks. Maybe they love his attitude as well. I don't know, but it seems like people are a lot of people want to emulate his look, especially, and I totally see it. So his public persona, he is kind of like the dreamy type. The one that people aren't exactly too sure about, but not in a bad way. It's more like they see him as a little bit mysterious. They want to know a little bit more about him, and he's also kind of closed off in a way. In terms of his public persona, he doesn't come across as friendly as, say, Cookie does. He doesn't come across as friendly like that. He's more aloof, but his aloofness doesn't feel cold like V's does. His aloofness feels a little bit softer, like you can kind of bounce off of it. I know that sounds weird, but this is how I see the energy around him. So there's that where he wants people to see him as the dream guy, and people do receive that intention from him, but he's also kind of a little bit unreachable, just a little bit, like a bit far away from his fans. But funny enough, so there's something about him. I don't know, because I've never seen or heard him speak, so I don't know if this is telling me that maybe not his language is aggressive, but that he may come across as when you look at him, he comes across as quiet, as aloof, but then as soon as he starts speaking, it's like, oh, maybe not. That's kind of what it seems like. Oh no, that's his mentality. Oh, hold on. He doesn't, I don't think he likes his public persona. Do idols still do that thing where each member has a specific role that they play? Because if BTS does that, I don't know if they do. Like I said in all the videos before, I don't follow them. If BTS does that, whatever role Jimin has in the public for their group, he doesn't really care for it. He seems like somebody who wants to break away from that. Okay, yeah. So now let's put these away and let's look at his real persona, which is quite interesting. It's quite interesting because a lot of people, well, some people know me from Discord, where I've been reading on K-pop idols, actors, and whatnot for years. And anytime I read on Mr. Jimin, I always pick up on this sort of nefarious activity with him. I don't know what it is. It's almost like he kind of hides like a nasty personality behind the scenes. And I normally pick this up on him if I can find the last reading that I've done on him, like the text of that reading. I'm sure it'll say the same thing that I'm going to say now, but they're showing me that Jimin is very greedy when it comes to money. Like, he's super, super, super greedy especially when it comes to money. First of all, he doesn't really like to spend much, which good on him, because you never know where your career is going to go in the next few years, if we haven't seen what happened with first and second generation idols over the past 5 or so years. So he prefers to save, he prefers to keep his money, but at the same time he also feels like he's not getting enough. So I'm not sure if this is the company cheating him out of money, or if he's just greedy and he just wants more no matter what they give him. I actually feel like this could be a mix of both. That he's conserving money, possibly because the company isn't giving him everything he deserves, but also he's kind of greedy, and maybe they sort of pulled back because he could have been getting more than he should have been getting, and now he's asking for more, but whatever. So it's showing me he's kind of greedy. It's kind of miserly, so this part isn't that bad. But then we go over here. I don't know, Jimin. I in his real life, I don't think that he's the nicest person. Let's see. I knew this was going to happen. That's probably why I held off on this video, because I always get sort of sneaky vibes with Jimin. I feel like he may not be the nicest person, guys. I know you guys are fans, and this may be hard to hear. I don't know, but it seems like he's not the nicest person, and that he can actually be kind of mean with the way he speaks to people. Let me get more clarification on this. Yeah, let's get some clarification on this. Let's get some more on this, because I feel like some of his personal life is about to come out in this reading. Let's see. So, oh wow, he may be in a relationship. He may be in a relationship. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so maybe in a relationship. 2 ladies come out. So I don't know. I mean, sometimes I can see this as an ex, but no, these two came out together, so I don't know. He may be two-timing somebody, and then the truth will come out later on. I don't know. Whatever he's doing, he needs to be careful. Don't get caught. But actually, I think if these are two women he's in a relationship with, I think it could be an ex and a new one. Like, he could be in between both. And it's just like a messy situation that happens plenty of times. But I also kind of see, so usually these two together, these are fans, or this is a fan, like a super fan. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's in a relationship with someone who used to be a fan, and then there's somebody else that he used to deal with, every once in a while, and they're kind of upset with him with what he's doing now. So there's something weird going on with his personal life, with his romantic relationship, that if he's not careful, I feel like whoever this is, this Queen of Swords, whoever she is, she's gonna talk. Whoever she is, it could be like what's that guy from TVXQ? Oh gosh, I forgot his name. His name starts with a C. I remember how everybody was saying that, oh, Lee Suman did the right thing. They kept those two, Yunho, oh fuck, you guys know who I'm talking about. They kept those two out of DBSK, and then out of nowhere, they both got into scandals. So it could be something like the guy from TVXQ who was seeing somebody like a VJ or something, and then the ex-girlfriend got mad that he was seeing the new girlfriend, so she spilled the beans. That's sort of something that I see could happen here with him, that maybe he's not two-timing, but it's possible that there could have been some overlap between an ex-girlfriend and a new one, and the ex gets mad and she brings him down. And I'm not saying that a scandal is definitely going to happen or that he's going to be taken down. It's just that he should be careful, because it looks like this lady from his past, or maybe she's his recent past or sort of current situationship, whatever, she may feel slighted and she may speak out. So he should be careful with that. I want to get into questions about how does Jimin feel about being famous, one, being in BTS, two, and then we can see if he wants to leave or what, and also how does he feel about the group itself, and how do his members feel about him. And because a lot of you have asked this question over whether or not the group supports him, I'm actually going to split this one up into individual members. So first, Jimin, how do you feel about being famous? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ooh. You guys are asking the right questions. Okay, so first. Oh, these are totally messed up. First. Okay, so how does he feel about being famous? He likes it for the most part. He feels well taken care of financially, even though, he doesn't like to spend money. He feels like he doesn't have enough, blah, blah, blah. It's good for his pockets. He really likes it. He likes the love that people give him. He definitely likes the love that people give him. I think he likes... I'm not sure if he's on social media. Maybe he is, because I think one of the fans said that he hasn't been showing up on Instagram as much. But he does like seeing fans comment. Like he likes it when you guys say that you love him. And I think he also likes to receive fan mail. So he really likes that, but he hates the competition. He absolutely hates the competition. Yeah, so that's the only thing he hates about it. Actually, I feel like he really likes the fans. He really likes hearing you guys talk, knowing what you guys think of things, but he can't stand the competition. I don't know if this is competition within the group or if this is just because I mean BTS at this point, they don't really have competition. I mean, other than what, Big Bang. And EXO fans, don't come at me. Don't do it. I like EXO, but you know, like BTS is number one, so that's why I'm not sure if this is a competition outside of the group or if this is competition within the group that he dislikes. But he's showing me there's competition that he doesn't like, right? So he likes the fame, he likes the money, he loves the fan love, he loves hearing words of affirmation from the fans, he likes getting fan mail, but he hates competition either within or without the group. Now, let's get to the group. How does he feel being a BTS member? This isn't good, guys. Well, for people who want him to stay within the group, this isn't good. This looks like he wants to leave. Normally the Five of Cups is a card of loss, so there's a lot of disappointment here. I feel like he could be on the verge of depression. Actually, maybe I shouldn't say depression, but I don't know. This looks like he's sort of in and out of being a member. I kind of feel like he doesn't want to be a member anymore. And even this Ten of Swords, this is like an ending. So that's not good. Basically, no, he doesn't like it. I don't know if he always felt that way or if he's just now feeling this way. Let's ask. Jimin. Jimin! I always get this card with him. So first I asked him, did he ever like being a member of BTS? Yes, he did at some point. He did. He didn't always dislike it. And I mean, this is a really nice card because it's talking about emotional stability. So I wouldn't be surprised if he was going through something earlier on in his life where maybe he didn't have too much of a direction, and being part of the group gave him a purpose. So yeah, he did like being part of the group at some point. But when I asked why doesn't he like it now, there's something sneaky going on, either with him or with the group or with his contract. So it's like here, like hiding the truth or lying or running away from the truth. Something untoward is happening here. And I have to disclose it. I really hope that I've found what I've said about him in the past, but I've gotten this sort of sneaky, sort of underhanded energy from him before when people have asked me to read on him. So in this reading, I'm not sure if this is his energy or if this is what he's been experiencing, and that's why he's like, I need to get out of this group. Because it looks like something underhanded has been happening. I don't know if he just found out about it, because if he did, if there's something sneaky going on in the group and he just found out about it, it makes sense why he's going through this Five of Cups energy right now, and why he's sort of like, I don't want to be a member anymore. Damn. Okay. So not realizing what this was going to say, because I have my eyes closed when I draw cards so that I don't influence it. But I asked him, does he want to leave BTS? And it's looking like he does want to distance himself. Oh, you can't see this. So it does look like he wants to distance himself by the group, and he kind of wants to be more of a solo act, but he's being stopped. So there's what's that man's name? Bang PD. Is he still part of that company? Are they still even named Big Hit? But it looks like no, he can't. I don't know when their contract renewals are up, but it looks like something with his contract. I don't think he'll be able to leave. And maybe that's why he feels like he's being shortchanged, like he can't do exactly what he wants to do. Because I can see him here. He wants to dominate on his own. He wants to be a solo act, really, and he feels like he could do just fine. And actually, this is kind of the card of somebody who wants to do everything themselves. So I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to break off and to form his own, like sort of like Lay from EXO, where he wants to form his own company, be his own manager, handle his own contracts, stuff like that. But he's being blocked off. But I think he's probably going to do the least amount that he has to do for the group, because he's trying to be on his own. Something is going on in that group for him, because I feel like this is the first time I'm seeing such negative cards for being within the group. Even for V, V had his own problems as well, but most of his problems had to do with being famous, not being part of the group. So far, I think this is the fourth member I'm doing. He's the one who has the most negative cards for the group. So, all right, well, I answered some questions with that, so let's move on. Okay, next, I want to ask, so we already know how he feels about the group, but now I want to ask, how does the rest of the group feel about him? Actually, I should ask, how does the group feel about him, about Jimin as a whole, and then split it into the other members. So let me look at a photo of them to make sure that I get the names right. So, oops. And I'm going to be discussing them with their stage names, except for Namjoon. Ratmon. Okay, let's call him Ratmon then. Let's see. All right, so who am I looking at? So that's Suga, Ratmon, Jungkook, Jin, V, and J-Hope. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So first, I asked the group. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I asked the group dynamic. How do they feel about Jimin? It's not bad, but it's not stellar. Normally, this is a card of someone taking a break, so I feel like they're kind of cool on him as a group, as a whole. But when I look at how the individual members feel towards him, it's not bad at all. But in terms of, in terms of the group dynamic, it's almost like, let's separate for a while. So this could actually be coming from Jimin to the group, where he's just like, I want a break, and the group is like, okay, all right. So there's that. But in terms of Suga, no, not the best relationship here. Not the best relationship here. There's like some insecurity here. I'm not exactly sure what their history together is, but it looks like there's a lot of love lost in this relationship. It doesn't come across as, being hateful or anything like that, but it's like they could take or leave each other. And who was next? Oh, this is Ratmon, Namjoon. They're fine. Good friends. They're fine. Good friends. They probably go drinking a lot together. If the both of them drink, they probably go out quite a bit together. Pretty good relationship. Who did I say? Jungkook. Great. This is beautiful too. I think this is totally lovely. Um, yeah, and is this Jin? Yes, this is Jin. So this is another stable relationship, although this seems to be more about getting money together. So I'm not sure if they write a lot together or if they do specific work together. But this is pretty tight as well. And then V, I don't know. It's possible that they may not spend too much time together, because this kind of comes across as being more like a coworker or business type of relationship. So this energy isn't bad, but it's not as loving as, say, Rapmon and Jungkook. It's not as loving. But it's okay. I feel like maybe they don't spend too much time together. That's all. And then we have J-Hope at the end, and it's all right. You know, it's not. I mean, it's not like these two or these three. It's all right. It's not. I mean, it's not horrible. That's all I have to say. They're fine. This is more like, yeah, we're coworkers. We're cool. That's it. You know, whatever. So that's strange. Like, I mean, the only negative vibe that I get here is from Sugar. That's it. But even here, it's not like it's horrible. It's almost like they kind of iced each other out. It's actually mutual when I look at it. So I'm like, well, what is going on with this group where he has such negative feelings about it? So I want clarification on this, because it's going to drive me crazy, because it doesn't seem like, I mean, the only so-called or sort of negative vibe I see is between he and Sugar, but even then, it's not horrible. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly about being in the group. Well, obviously he wants to be on his own, at least from what I see in the cards. But I'm trying to figure out, is it the group members that Jimin dislikes? You know what? I should ask Jimin, how does he feel about the other members? So let's make sure that I got this. Let's make sure that I got this this correct. So. All right, so Jimin's feelings for the individual group members, they're a little bit more complicated, but it's not horrible. So first we have Sugar. Actually, let me bring up this photo again to make sure that I get the members correct. Yes, so we have Sugar here first. So like I said with Sugar, it seemed like Sugar's sort of like kind of iced out, you know, kind of doesn't necessarily care. Whereas Jimin, he's okay. He's okay with Sugar. It's not, you know, overly positive, but it's not negative either. It's definitely not negative. So that's interesting. And then here we have Rapmon, Namjoon. Very good, very great relationship. They care for each other a lot. And then we have, who did I say this was? Was this Jungkook? Where I saw that Jungkook is like really cares about him, and Jimin is sort of like kind of like cutting him off a little bit. So I don't think that this means that he cut off the relationship literally. Sometimes they could just be, you know, taking a break or pushing someone back a little bit or creating some space or creating a boundary. So it's possible that Jungkook could have been maybe too affectionate with him. He's just like, okay, cut it out, you know? So this isn't necessarily negative. It's just that, you know, he's kind of like, okay, it's enough for now, you know, but it's not that negative. And then here we have, who did I say this was? Was this Jin? I'm pretty sure this was Jin. Again, good relationship, nice relationship here. Lovers is here. 10 of Pentacles is here. Yeah, this is a great relationship. And no, I don't think they're in a relationship, a romantic one, just in case anyone asks. It's just they have really good energy together. And then here, now this is interesting. So this is for V, and I said something like, it seems like they aren't spending that much time together. So it's possible that, I don't know, maybe they used to be really close at a certain point, and now maybe they're all really busy, or Jimin is worried about himself and what's going to happen with his future, that he's just not spending that much time together. But it looks like they were kind of close at some point, and now something happened between them, and there is this sort of rift. But normally this type of energy is temporary, so I think that they're going to get back together or be on more friendly terms relatively soon. And then here at the end, this is J-Hope, right? So I said how J-Hope is like, yeah, co-worker. Co-worker, that's basically it. You know, nothing bad, nothing good, just co-workers, that's it. Jimin here, competition here. So I wonder what that's about, because I saw that Jimin had a problem with competition in terms of being famous, and I was wondering if he meant, if he was telling me competition for the group or competition within the group. And this is the only competitive card that came out when I asked how does he feel about his fellow members. Competition here with J-Hope, and I wonder what that's about, because for a long time I thought that Jimin was probably one of the more popular ones. So I want to ask more questions, because none of these cards are devastating enough for him to show that much disdain for being in the group. So I want to ask, why doesn't he want to be in the group anymore? Also, I want to ask another question. A couple other questions. Okay. So, I asked why doesn't he want to be in the group anymore? Yeah, Spirit is really... This always happens whenever people ask me questions about Jimin. Like they just blast him. Guys, I know you guys may not like this, but they're really calling him greedy. He's money hungry. He really is. One, so he feels like the group is not giving him everything that he wants. And that's totally fair. I think that's understandable. That's probably how almost every single idol feels. Even the idols who produce a lot of work for the group, they probably don't want to produce exactly that type of music. So that's understandable. But it also looks like he feels like he doesn't have enough money. So either the company is seriously shortchanging him, or he's just greedy. And I mean, these are two cards of greed, and this is the second time this one came out where he's just not happy with what he has right now. He's just like, no, I want more. Yeah, so he, I mean, so it doesn't really have anything to do with the members, with too much of anything happening within the group dynamic. It's just, you know, he feels like he wants more than what the group can offer him, honestly. And again, I asked if he wants to leave because of the other members, and he's showing me no, it's not the other members. They have a pretty nice working relationship. It's not them. And I asked about the company, and when I asked about the company, he gives me the Hermit. So it looks like he just wants to be on his own. That's it. You know, sort of like Exolay. I think I may have said that earlier, or I could have cut it out. Like Exolay, or even what's her name? Hyorin. Yeah, or maybe Hyorin, just strike out on your own, do your own thing, be more free, have your own artistic vision. I really think that that's what he wants to do. Whether or not he's gonna leave. I think, so I asked if Jimin will leave BTS. I think that there's probably going to be a scandal before that happens. Oh gosh, this card again. This card again. Listen, I've been trying to figure out if this energy that keeps popping up with Jimin, if that's him or if there's something happening in the group. And to be honest, guys, I don't really see too much negative within the group. So I kind of feel like this is him. Like he doesn't really have great energy, guys. Like that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I really hope you guys are okay with this reading. Honestly, I really do, because I know how much you guys like Jimin, and the specific person who asked me to read on him is they're very much worried about his well-being. Yeah. Okay, so normally I would cover the love life of a member at this point, but it kind of already came out in his personality reading, and I did not do his shadow side this time because that already came out as well. So I'm gonna ask. So there was something about an apartment, like his apartment was seized or something. What was going on with that? Oh, let me go back to the picture of him. What was going on with his apartment being seized? And if I get it wrong, I'm sorry, guys. I'm not, I don't follow them. Oops. Do this here. He does not care about that. He doesn't care about that at all. Whatever woman or women he's hanging around with, he's enjoying them. And it's them, plural, people, plural. He does not care about whatever that apartment is that's going on. And I think they said it was something like, oh my gosh, guys, are we serious? Look at this. And look at this. Look at this. So I asked about the taxes, because I think people said that he didn't pay his taxes or something, and that's why the apartment was seized. And look, this is showing. So normally this is like paying a fine, or sometimes it could be taxes as well. And then here's the sneaky card. So it's like, yeah, he didn't pay it on purpose. I think I saw in the beginning that he was kind of cheap. Yeah, he's a little bit miserly. I feel like he didn't pay that on purpose. Like this, oh shoot, this could also be tax evasion. Maybe that's what the scandal is. I don't know. But yeah, but whatever this tax, whatever is, I feel like, he didn't see it coming, and I feel like he did offer to pay something, but it was too late. Yeah, he made an offer to do something, but they were like, no, we're coming in. And the no answer came faster than he thought it would come. This is the first time I'm laughing in his reading, because I see it clearly here that he's just like, yeah, I don't really care about it. Okay, so let's go to the other one. So the other question someone asked was about someone named Bobby Chung, I think, and this person may be a sex offender. I'm not sure. That this is just what they're saying. So this is a question that I was given, and Jimin chose to work with that person for a song on their upcoming album, despite knowing about Bobby Chung, I guess. So they just want me to know what's going on with that. There wasn't a direct question, just, hey, is this the scandal? So, Jimin, how do you feel about Bobby Chung getting 2 cards? Okay. Why did you again. Again. Oof, boy. Oof, boy. Oh, boy. So, you know, I'm not exactly sure that... Did he know that... No, I feel like he did. Because normally this is a no card for me, but I think what they're saying is that a lot of people are going to be hurt by that. If they haven't done it already, they should probably take that song out. So anyway, so no, he did know that Bobby Chung wasn't that great of a person, because here the devil is coming up again. And we're talking about a sex offender, so that's what this is. Oh, I have this in a way. Sorry. That's what this is. So I mean, he likes Bobby. He does know about Bobby's I guess sexual predation. I don't want to say too much because I don't know about the case. Someone just brought it up to me. But no, I think Jimin definitely knew about that. But he still likes him, and he felt like Bobby Chung is successful. That's why I want to work with him. And again here, the warm affection that he has for Bobby Chung, they could be friends. They could be good friends, actually. Sometimes many times this is a card of old friends. So they could go a ways back. But that's basically why he worked with him. And also because I don't know, what is the sneaky vibe with Jimin here? What is this? What is this? What is this? I don't know. Let me get a clarification on this. You know what? Let me use these cards because this is gonna drive me nuts. That dropped out. He knew about it. He knew about it. Was Bobby Chung somebody who was spying on people, like sexually spying on women? Or did he do something physical, sexual? Well, you guys won't. Well, someone answer whenever I post this. Someone please answer in the comment section, because I can also see this as like Mocha watching people undercover, being a peeping Tom. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here as well. Or like watching like, you know, that sorta net thing. Well, was it sorta net? No, it was the nth room thing, where those guys were setting up idols and other women and sharing stuff online. That's sort of the vibe that I'm getting from this. Jim is a two-timer. He's a two-timer. This is Father Wands. I don't know if he's a fire sign or if he's just highly sexual. This is the second time Father Wands, King of Wands showed up. And then here you have a relationship, and here you have him getting, you know, whatever he wants, similar to Chris Evans that I saw in his video, where he just likes to sample around. He's a two-timer. I think, listen, Jimin, don't get caught. do not get caught, because I feel like one of the ladies that he dealt with in the past, or someone he may be like kind of putting on the back burner right now, she may come out and speak. And it may come out that could be his scandal and not this Bobby Chung thing. But I did ask if he knew, and I feel like he did, and I think they're answering that he did, and that if the company allows that song to be placed on their album, it's going to be pretty bad. It's going to be pretty bad. So they should take that song off. Like, no matter what Jimin says, they should take that song off, because it's going to be pretty bad PR, but it's going to be not just fans complaining, but a lot of people would complain about this. A lot of folks will complain about that. Okay, finally, I'm gonna ask what's next for Jimin's career within BTS, and as a solo act. I'm not sure if he has solo music out. I think the person or one of the people who asked me to read on Jimin, they said that he may have had an Ost released and that not many of the members supported him. Let's see what's next for Jimin's career. What's next for Jimin's career? So yeah, he's going to continue to be famous as part of BTS, but again, this feeling of him wanting to take his career into his own hands is prevailing. It's been showing up throughout his entire reading that he wants to be in control, basically. Yeah, so his star is gonna continue to rise. He's gonna continue to be famous, irrespective of whatever scandals come out. I feel like it's still gonna go pretty well for him as a BTS member on his own. Again, I don't know if he has a solo career, where he releases, albums and singles or EPs or whatever, or if he's just, releasing music here and there. But the feeling that I'm getting from it is that he's still trying to figure out exactly what he wants. I feel like he's unhappy with whatever solo work he's been doing so far. But he's still in the exploration phase where he's trying out new things. He's trying to figure out, oh, do I like this sound? Do I like this image? Blah, blah, blah. Trying to figure out exactly what he wants. But eventually he's going to get there. It's going to take him some time. I think he's going to be upset with this because he feels like he can just go right away. But no, it's going to take him time to figure out his solo image, but also to be the solo artist that he wants to be. But it's not bad. Like I said, this three of swords energy, it's very temporary. So it's nothing to be too concerned with. Just big hit or whatever your new name is. Get rid of that Bobby Chung song. Don't put it on there. Don't even take the risk, even if the song is a smash. I mean, BTS songs are always going to do well, so you can sacrifice one. All right, that's it. Bye, guys. If you would like a personal reading from me, then please go to my website at www.tarotbymoko.com and click on the Book a Reading button from the homepage. From there, you will be redirected to my shop, which includes categories for career, future forecasts, general inquiries, love and relationships, personal growth, as well as options for expedited delivery. I have a spread for almost every occasion, but of course, love and relationships is the most popular, with readings for your future partner, no contact, will you ever find love, how does your crush feel, as well as sugar daddies. And if you do not feel comfortable purchasing from my website, then you can find me on Etsy under the same name, Tarot by Moko, where I have the same exact readings that I have on my website. And for those of you who would like to learn how to read the tarot, then just visit my blog, and there you will find a series called Learn Tarot with Me. There, I will provide definitions for the cards, as well as tips and tricks to help you become more intuitive with your tarot reading. All right, thank you guys so much for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.